WWE lost more than just a wrestler when Jon Moxley walked out the door. They lost a heartbeat, they lost an edge, and maybe, just maybe, they lost the last bit of real.
From the time I came back to about the beginning of the year, I knew I was leaving, but I was like pissed about it. I wasn't like excited to leave yet. I was like bitter about it because I'm like, I can't believe they're gonna make me leave. They're gonna make me walk away from all this money. I can't believe that. Can we not just write one good storyline? Can we not write one good promo? Does everything have to be fucking stupid? Does everything have to make me look like an idiot? Like, for fuck's sake.
Welcome to the Hava Wrestling documentary. If you've ever screamed justice for Mox, if you've ever missed that raw energy that only he brought to WWE, then this story is for you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and let's take a journey back and forward. In 2012, WWE introduced us to The Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and the unpredictable lunatic known as Dean Ambrose. While Roman was the powerhouse and Seth was the high flyer, Ambrose was chaos in human form. He didn't look like your typical star. He didn't act like one. But that's what made him different. He wasn't just playing crazy, he was crazy, in the best way. He brought back a level of danger that reminded fans of the Attitude Era. He was passionate, intense, and you could never guess what he would do next. But here's the problem. WWE never knew what to do with him. After The Shield broke up in 2014, WWE gave Roman the rocket push. They gave Seth the golden boy treatment. And Dean, they gave him hot dog carts, gas masks, and a whole lot of nothing. Fans didn't turn on Dean, WWE turned on him. They watered him down, made him a clown, and wasted his potential. And yet, he kept showing up, kept working hard, kept proving he was one of the best talkers and storytellers in the business. But inside, he was breaking. In 2019, something shocking happened. WWE released a quiet statement. Dean Ambrose had chosen not to renew his contract. No drama, no massive send-off, just silence. But fans knew. They felt it in their gut. This was a man who had enough. Just months later, Dean Ambrose died, and Jon Moxley was born again. He showed up in AEW with fire in his eyes, and for the first time in years, he looked alive. And here's the most painful part. The man WWE treated like an afterthought became one of the biggest stars in wrestling. And they didn't even try to stop him. Let's be honest, WWE is stacked with talent. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk is back, LA Knight is rising. But something is still missing. That danger, that grit, that unpredictability. Nobody brings that better than Jon Moxley. When he was in WWE, he was their X Factor, the guy who didn't follow the script, the guy who made promos feel real. That's Roman Reigns, and it's a good line, but imagine Jon Moxley walking down the aisle, no music, mic in hand, bleeding, pissed off, saying, I'm not here to entertain, I'm here to make people hurt. That's a promo fans remember. That's a moment that sells tickets. Right now, WWE plays it safe, but wrestling was never supposed to be safe. Moxley brought danger, and fans crave that danger more than ever. Jon Moxley represents freedom, authenticity, a wrestler who doesn't wear a suit backstage, a guy who trains in boots and jeans, a guy who's been through hell, addiction, surgery, depression, and came out swinging. When Mox got clean in 2021, he didn't make a big deal about it. He just walked into AEW, cut a promo, and told the truth. That's the man WWE had, and let go. He doesn't care about Hollywood. He doesn't care about merch. He cares about wrestling. And the fans? They care about him. When you talk about top stars who've never sold out, Jon Moxley is on that list. Let's rewind to 2017. The Shield reunites. Crowd goes wild. Merch flies off shelves. But something was off. WWD never gave that reunion the love it deserved. They rushed it. Dean got injured. Then Roman got leukemia. When he came back, Dean turned heel. But the heel turn was weird. They made him talk about Roman's cancer in promos. They gave him shots, vaccines, the gas mask. It was tone deaf, it was forced. And, just like that, the Shield reunion crumbled. Not because of injuries, but because WWE didn't let it breathe. Now, the Shield is history, and Roman and Seth are thriving. But the missing piece, the heart of the Shield, is gone. And fans still feel it. Let's be clear. Jon Moxley has helped AEW survive. When CM Punk exploded backstage, Moxley stepped up. When stars got injured, Moxley carried the company on his back. He doesn't complain, he doesn't miss dates, he even wrestles through injury. He's become a global wrestling legend, and not through hype, through work. If WWE brought him back, even for 1 year, the impact would be massive. Imagine Mox versus Roman Reigns in 2025. Two Shield brothers face to face years after the war. Both changed, both hardened, both champions in different ways. It wouldn't be about titles, it would be about legacy. Think about this. There are fans right now, young fans, who don't know who Dean Ambrose was. They never saw that wild guy jump off ladders or run through the crowd swinging chairs. All they know is Roman's dominance, Seth's flash. But WWE could give them something real, something raw, something different. Jon Moxley is that gift. You can't script Moxley. You can't control him. But that's exactly why he works. Bring him back, let him speak his truth, let him go off script, let him wrestle his way. Because wrestling isn't about being polished, it's about making people feel. And nobody makes fans feel like Moxley does. Let's be real. There are challenges. He's loyal to AEW. He's happy there. He has creative freedom. He's not just a wrestler, he's the soul of that company. And WWE, it's still corporate, still scripted, still safe. But what if Triple H gave him a call? What if he said, no scripts, no suits, just your vision? What if they let Moxley do what he does best? Promos that punch, matches that shock, moments that live forever. It's not impossible. CM Punk came back. Cody Rhodes came back. Why not Moxley? Jon Moxley's story in WWE didn't end right. No farewell match, no thank you, just a quiet walkout after years of being misused. That's not how legends leave. He deserves better, the fans deserve better. Imagine this. WrestleMania. Jon Moxley returns. No hype, no warning. Crowd explodes. Roman freezes. Seth smirks. Three brothers, one ring, unfinished business. You don't even need a title. Just a mic, a grudge, and 20 minutes to rewrite history. WWE is evolving. It's younger, hungrier, more open. Triple H is pushing wrestling again. Raw is realer. SmackDown has edge. But if they want soul, they need Moxley. The guy who bled for the business. The guy who left millions on the table just to wrestle his way. The guy who said no to fame and yes to freedom. If WWE brings him back, even just for a year, they give fans a gift they'll never forget. The prodigal son, the rebel, the missing shield, back where it all began. He's not Roman, he's not Seth, he's not a company guy. But he's real. He's raw. He's Jon Moxley. And maybe, just maybe, WWE desperately needs him now more than ever. If you believe Jon Moxley still has one more WWE run in him, hit the like button. Drop a comment below. Would you want Moxley back in WWE? And don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling stories that matter.